The truck driver who caused this nightmare scene nearly 2 years ago becomes emotional as he is sentenced to prison. I'm Josh Rowe.
I'm Kim Chapman. Benjamin Brewer's truck slammed into stop traffic on I-75 in 2015.
That crash cut these 6 lives short. Today, Brewer cried before he was sentenced to 55 years in prison. Hannah Lawrence was in court and joins us live with what Brewer had to say to the families who lost their loved ones. Hannah.
Josh and Kim, 2.5 years later, Brewer's crushed truck still sits on the side of I-75 in a lot. Today, Brewer told the courtroom that he has an 8-year-old daughter. She's around the same age as the 2 little girls that were killed on I-75 when he rammed this truck into their car. He says he can't imagine going through what their families did. Benjamin Brewer wipes his tears after apologizing for causing this accident on I-75 in summer of 2015.
I've asked for God's forgiveness. You know, I was responsible for these 6 people's death. And I'll never be able to make it right.
Today, before he was sentenced, he delivered the message he says he's had for these families for 2.5 years now.
There's no words to express how sorry I am.
The families of these victims didn't want to speak in front of everyone today, but wrote notes to the judge ahead of time instead.
My daughters and my family have been robbed of the lives they could have lived.
DA Neil Pinkston read one of them from the father of these little girls killed in the fiery crash. He asked Brewer be sentenced to the full extent of the law.
And my family desires the peace of mind that he will never be able to hurt another family again.
The judge says a sentence of 55 years should keep him from doing so. Pinkston says his office and these families are happy with that ruling.
We're satisfied with the outcome.
Brewer's aunt said no outcome of this could be good. Her nephew said these lives will haunt him for the rest of his life.
Carrying this with me through life has not been easy and never will be. I just want the families to know that I'm sorry, and I hope they will accept my deepest apologies. Brewer's aunt also took the stand in his defense today. Hear what she said coming up at 6. For now, reporting live in Hamilton County, Hannah Lawrence, News Channel 9.
Hannah, thank you. Before sentencing, Lieutenant John Harmon testified about something jurors weren't allowed to hear during Brewer's trial. Truck drivers are required by law to document how long they've been on the road.
We determined that he was falsifying his logbook.
THP officers say Brewer was on the road for much longer than he should have been.
Brewer was convicted of 6 counts of vehicular homicide by intoxication and 4 counts of reckless aggravated assault. The jury also found him guilty of DUI and speeding. According to the NTSB's report on the crash, Brewer had been awake for 40 hours when he crashed. That report also says he was driving at nearly 80 miles per hour. The speed limit for trucks is 55 miles per hour. The NTSB says Brewer had meth in his system at the time of the crash. The agency also found he failed drug tests in 2013 and 2015 and had several crashes on his driving record.
New tonight, Ray County Sheriff's deputies arrest a man